Our opening words are based on words by Louise Robeck. Welcome to this room of worship. This is our special space where we come from week to week, or for some of us from time to time, so that when we're not here, we might be more engaged in the fullness and the wonder of the precious gift of life that we have been given. We come to remember the past and to imagine a future that yet might be. We come to learn about forgiveness in both its giving and its receiving. We come to search for new ways of understanding and loving. We come to re-engage our hopes and to celebrate our victories. And we come to celebrate traditions, old and new, that help us to know who we are and help us to see more clearly the road that will help us along our journey toward wholeness. Today we observe the holiday season. So let us open our eyes, our minds, our hearts, as we seek to create a world guided by universal principles that have pulled us all. And so it is that we gather together once again, a community of memory and a community of hope. And we light our chalice as we begin our worship.
We light our chalice in support of our shared congregational life. Shining this light today is our president, Teresa D'Souza.
Good morning.
Good morning.
As you know, leadership of the Montclair and Orange congregations have been engaged in discussions regarding a proposed merger between the two congregations. So now we've reached a point where we want to get the congregation at large involved in the discussion. Within the next week to 10 days, we will have available, a statement of intent that we are going to make available to all members of the congregation. We'll send it to you via email, we'll post it up on the web. And we're going to invite the congregation to participate in discussions. We'll schedule them each Sunday through the month of January, but the first discussion group will be Sunday, December 29th, after the 10 o'clock service. That's the last Sunday before Charlie goes away on sabbatical, so we want to get it started at that time. We do plan to schedule a congregational meeting on February 2nd, at which time you will vote on the statement of intent. So more information will be forthcoming.
Please join in our unison affirmation.
Let us open our eyes to see what is beautiful. Let us open our minds to learn what is true. Let us open our hearts to love one another.
Our opening hymn is Tu La Clusio. Well, before we do our opening hymn, the Reverend Judy Tomlinson has a word for you.
Welcome to the winter holiday pageant. We are excited to celebrate the season with you. Now, at the darkest time of year, we bring the longed-for light into our homes and into our hearts. We seek to find the origins, the values, and the deeper meaning of the holidays that we treasure. We Unitarian Universalists are drawn to the mystery and wonder, the prophetic and justice-seeking, the truth, wisdom, and love expressed in the many traditions. We explore them with appreciation for the cultures from which they come, that we might experience the world, if just for a moment, from a different point of view. One that might help us feel a kinship with all that is. And we like to have some fun doing it. Our children and youth are especially good at helping us do that, and so we thank them this morning, and all who help bring this message to us. Many thanks to all the participants, the writers, producers, performers, crew, music directors, and the youth choir. And now, Charlie will instruct us in our opening hymn,
Which is really a chant. And are you going to be able to stand? Sure you are? If you're able to stand, go ahead. Because you'll want to stop your feet. So, you all know the Swahili language, and you probably don't need the words on the screen. But the words are Tu La Clusio Nana Pasekaya. And the translation is, be still my heart, for even here you are at home. And so we'll sing it through a few times and let the spirit build, and then we'll take it back down and we'll say, oh, thank God. And so it goes, Tu La Clusio Nana Pasekaya, Tu La Clusio Nana Pasekaya, Pekaya Nana Pasekaya.
See